I'd like to also acknowledge the traditional owners of the land in which we gather today. I'm visiting from the land of the Kaurna people and would like to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. I love how the theme of today has been about storytelling or yarns as well. And I'm really privileged that I get to help Samira tell her story today because it's a really interesting journey. So welcome.
Thank you.
Samira, can you tell me a little bit about the origin story of OncoRevive? How did it come about? What makes it different from, all the other cancer diagnostic platforms that might be out in the market today?
Thank you so much for the question. For me, OncoRevive story starts from a very personal place. My father, who was one of the most supportive and smartest people I ever known, was diagnosed by cancer when he was 55 years old and I was 20 years old. My father was from a very poor family. So he was trying so hard, tirelessly, to provide us a bright and secure future. And the time that he was enjoying the life a little bit with the peace, suddenly he felt sick. And at the first, my parents pretended that nothing has happened, everything is okay. But within 4 months, I lost my father. So at the beginning, I couldn't talk for weeks because it was so hard for me to accept it. But out of that pain came a purpose. I dedicated myself to study biology, followed by master and PhD in the cancer care in different aspects of diagnostic, treatment, and monitoring. It was very tough, with years of research and being awarded many times in the fight against cancer. One thing became clear for me, that early detection, that my father didn't have it, proper treatment efficacy monitoring, and recurrence tracking is the key to increase patients' chance of survival. For detection, there are already a few tools in the market that are quite useful, like solid biopsy, where we get a piece of the tumor to check the biomarkers from the tumor, or imaging like mammogram, sonogram, all different imaging that are already in the market. But when it comes to the treatment efficacy, to see if the treatment is working or not, or the cancer is coming back, recurrence tracking, the current tools are really falling short. And they leave clinicians and the patients with lots of uncertainty. And cost and time is very crucial in cancer care. So if we can provide an insight to the doctor to decide which medication goes to which patient, then we can have a more powerful treatment efficacy journey for the patient. That's why OncoRevive comes in. My co-founder, Mohammed, who is a PhD in chemical engineering and is top 2% scientist globally, together with me, started working on OncoRevive, a technology that is based on a nano-based platform, based on a simple blood test that not only can add a lot of value to early detection, but also it can be used for treatment efficacy and recurrence tracking. With 300 times more comprehensive result in compared to what is available in the market, 40 times more affordable and 20 times faster. We are providing an insight to the clinicians to get the best decision they need for the patients, and we support the patients throughout their journey, especially during the treatment.
Fantastic. I love what you said about out of pain came your purpose. So you just rattled off a bunch of statistics about it being cheaper and faster. I also understand it works on only a single drop of blood. Is that correct?
It comes from the blood sample. Yes, it's a kit. It's a reagent that's going to be mixed with the blood sample, and the data can be analyzed later on with the AI. That's why we can have the whole process of 2 hours, right? On the existing technology that they need weeks and months to deliver the result, which is too late.
And do you anticipate it is going to work for a particular type of cancer in the first instance, all cancers? What is the plan?
For us, the first our go to the market is going to be breast cancer. But it's going to be followed by different types of cancer, and our mission is to add this technology, this game-changing solution to the blood test of annual routine, that everybody who does the annual routine of the blood test, we will check the patient samples to see if the cancer is existing or not. This is our future mission.
Fantastic. And as you can probably hear, Samira isn't originally from Australia, so can you talk a little bit about your journey to Australia so far? What has been some of the challenges, some of the opportunities that you've seen? We talked a little bit about this in preparation for this panel or this chat, and it's been a fascinating path.
Sure. I'm originally from Iran, but I study in Singapore. I was in Singapore doing my PhD, and then I moved to Australia 2 years ago in 2023. With a 5-year-old kid starting prep. So starting a new life and starting a new company here together at the same time as a foreigner is not easy. But it's full of challenges. But overall, I had a very, very positive atmosphere. I feel like very positive. Because immediately after I was here in Australia, within 3 months, I was funded by a venture capital Antler, followed by Techstar, a few grants. So we had in total of 600K within 1 year, 1.5 year. And then I started collaborating with different players in the field, like Metron, who has provided us the free equipment, PharmaLex, who has aligned us with FDA TGA process. We initiated collaborating with universities, more than 50 clinicians on board that with their feedback, we shaped our solution, and many more are happening. But of course, the journey wasn't without challenges. Especially because Oncorivab is not coming from is not spinning out from university, unless most of the life science startups that are coming from university. So to build the credibility and visibility, validity takes extra effort, because we needed people to believe in us as individual partners. And then, we tried so hard and we did it. But apart from that, for example, we didn't have access to the patient biobank because we were not collaborating with any university. So to overcome this challenge, we purchased the patient samples while we were initiating the collaborating with universities. But overall, we had a very positive experience. Investors, researchers, clinicians always energize us throughout this journey so far.
Which is fantastic to hear. It's always great to hear someone else's perspective of the Australian ecosystem, and I'm really pleased that it was a positive experience so far. Maybe just, in the last few minutes, perhaps we can talk about what your plans are for the next 12 months. Where do you see OncoRevive moving, not just in the next 12 months, but also longer term?
Yes, sure. Our 12 months, when I see in OncoRevive, it's like launching our research use only kit within 12 months. So research use only is going to be available for the universities and cancer institutes while we are waiting for FDA and TGA to be approved. So in this strategy, we can start making validation and visibility while we are waiting for FDA and TGA, and we can generate some revenue. This is going to happen for breast cancer kits. And then while we are making the large-scale patient samples to be submitted for FDA and TGA within 18 months. We are starting, as I mentioned, with breast cancer, but we are aiming to followed by colon cancer and different types of cancer on the roadmap going to be added, and initiating the patient samples as soon as every year we have a screening to check if the biomarkers have changed from the blood sample. This is our vision, yeah.
Awesome. One of the cheeky parts of coming up on this stage is you get to ask for what you might need or want from the audience. So what's your call to action? What are you looking for? How can everybody who is in this audience today help you?
When I come to Australia, this wasn't what I prepared before, but I want to tell it. When I come to Australia, I found it very collaborative. People are well connected and people are helping each other. I wasn't here for one and a half year ago I came, and now I'm here in front of all of you. It shows how powerful you are. So I love whoever wants to add any value to this journey, collaboration, partnership, investors. I call for all of them to have a chat and discuss how we can shape this life-changing solution. I lost my father to cancer. When I married, he wasn't there. My father wasn't there when I held my child for the first time. My father wasn't there when I was awarded many times. I wish I had him next to me sharing all these moments with him. And with all of us, collaboration, we can support all the families to don't experience the same thing that I experienced. Thank you so much.
Pleasure. And while your dad wasn't here for any of those events, his legacy, hopefully, will be in the product that you bring to market.
I feel him everywhere.
Beautiful. Please join me in thanking Samira.
Thank you.